St. Martin, I'm Yesenia Lazaro.
And I'm Alston Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
We're bringing you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
You know what? It's the end of the week. Weekend is coming up. Let's dive into our top headlines.
The Joint Court of Justice has reduced the prison sentences for the former ICT department officials Michael Daycoff and Julian Charlie Lake in the Seabass fraud case. The pair defrauded the St. Martin government of 9 million guilders between 2010 and 2015. Daycoff's initially sentenced to 4 years and 9 months will now serve 4 years. Lake's sentence was reduced from 2 years and 9 months to 1 year and 9 months. The reduction stemmed from insufficient evidence on some charges during their appeal. The case involved awarding fraudulent contracts to local companies tied to the suspects' relatives and transferring funds to the U.S. accounts for personal use. Despite their claims of innocence, the court found them guilty of fraud and money laundering. They may appeal to the Dutch Supreme Court, though it only reviews legal applications.
The Council of Ministers held an introductory meeting last week with St. Martin's unions to foster collaboration and address workers' needs. Key participants included Prime Minister Dr. Luc Mercelina, Justice Minister Nathalie Tackling, Health and Labor Minister Richinel S. J. Bruk, and Finance Minister the Honorable Marinka Gums. The Honorable Dr. Mercelina emphasized unity and constructive dialogue, stating this government is here to listen, engage, and act in the best interests of the people. Finance Minister Honorable Minister Gums highlighted commitments to wage equity and fiscal responsibility, underscoring the workforce's vital role in economic stability. Union leaders presented concerns with ministers pledging action through consistent communication and regular follow-ups. The meeting reflects the government's dedication to transparency, inclusivity, and progress for St. Martin. The Ministry of VROMI has teamed up with the National Institute for Professional Advancement to provide hands-on internships for property management students. This partnership, launched in July 2024, addresses workforce challenges by integrating NIPA students specializing in welding, carpentry, and automotive maintenance into VROMI's operations. Currently, 6 students intern 2 days a week, increasing to 3 days in the next term, with the program running until June 2025. VROMI Minister Honorable Patrice Gums emphasized the collaboration's role in bridging education and employment, expressing optimism about hiring graduates. NIPA Coordinator Andrea Paul highlighted the initiative's importance in equipping students with real-world skills, aligning with the school's model. This partnership ensures a skilled workforce for St. Martin's future.
Bureau Telecommunications and Post St. Martin, BTP, represented the country at the Postal Sector Ministerial and CCE meetings in El Salvador, organized by the Postal Union of the Americas, Spain and Portugal, UPAEP. This strategic event addressed global postal challenges and sustainable development projects. Joining Aruba and Curacao, St. Martin contributed to discussions on advancing Caribbean postal systems. Interim Director Judiane Labega-Hova highlighted the event's value, saying it fosters alignment with global best practices and regional partnerships to modernize local postal services. Insights gained will guide policies to ensure St. Martin's postal sector remains vital to the nation's infrastructure and economic growth.
Hello, my people. Make sure you tune in to Sit, Sip, and Chat every Monday at 5 p.m. on TV15 and every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
And make sure tune in to the Late Night Show with Andrew Dick from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. with a repeat in the afternoon for no reason. In the afternoon, the Late Night Show at 3 p.m. Thank you, TV15.
Thank you, TV15. Make sure to tune in.
Make sure to tune in to the Late Night.
And sit, sip, and chat.
Late Night.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
The Council of Ministers held an introductory meeting last week with St. Martin's unions to foster collaboration and address workers' needs. Key participants included Prime Minister Dr. Luc Mercelina, Justice Minister Nathalie Tackling, Health and Labor Minister Richinel S. J. Bruk, and Finance Minister the Honorable Marinka Gums. The Honorable Dr. Mercelina emphasized unity and constructive dialogue, stating this government is here to listen, engage, and act in the best interests of the people. Finance Minister Honorable Minister Gums highlighted commitments to wage equity and fiscal responsibility, underscoring the workforce's vital role in economic stability. Union leaders presented concerns with ministers pledging action through consistent communication and regular follow-ups. The meeting reflects the government's dedication to transparency, inclusivity, and progress for St. Martin.
The government of St. Martin and UNICEF Netherlands have introduced the Positive Parenting Support Program, PPSP, an initiative aimed at strengthening family bonds and fostering child development. The program was launched last Friday in a ceremony attended by dignitaries, community leaders, and advocates. A heartfelt testimonial from a participant highlighted the project's impact, emphasizing its role in improving family relationships and parental well-being. Honorable Ministers, Prime Minister Dr. Luc Mercelina and Education Minister Melissa Gums praised the collaboration as a milestone in supporting families across the island. The PPSP marks a commitment to enhancing family life and child development in St. Martin.
University of St. Martin has recognized multimedia artist Henry Michel for designing its 35th anniversary logo. During a ceremony on November 29th, USM President Dr. Antonio Carmona Baez presented Michel with a plaque and a small prize to celebrate his contribution. The logo, unveiled in January, creatively integrates the numbers 3 and 5 with USM's insignia, symbolizing a year of community engagement and regional partnerships. Michel, who proudly highlights his Haitian roots, expressed gratitude for supporting USM's milestone celebrations. USM praised Michel's work as a reflection of the island's diverse talent and its growing influence in the Caribbean.
Here's that front lingering here, so some spotty showers possible, extreme southern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos. We may get an inch or 25 millimeters of rain. If we get a couple of repeat showers, could be a little bit more. Watching out for a couple of the spotty showers. Jamaica, mainly dry for us in the Cayman Islands. Best chance of getting any rain in Haiti would be Port-au-Prince to the north. Dominican Republic as well, north side, better chance of rain just closer to the front. But you see the blues on the map. That's telling me our rain chance is not too high, and if we do get a shower, maybe a quarter to half of an inch of rain, 10 millimeters of rain in some locations. But I showed you that easterly flow. You see a little bit of the way of pink and purple popping up. That's that moisture that's going to build in from the east to the west. So we could get a couple spots getting 50 millimeters of rain or 2 inches of rain. Not many of us, but a few of us as we work our way into the end of the week, through the end of the week, into the weekend. Guyana, Suriname, that rain chance has gone down, but there are those higher totals. The models are trying to put out a lot of rain the next few days in Honduras. Now, I've been highlighting this, I think, for about 7-8 days. So you're well prepared for the possibility of flooding. I've been watching that in Honduras and Nicaragua, even parts of Costa Rica, and I've been highlighting that it's closer to the water where we'll see some of those higher totals of over 100 millimeters of rain or 4 inches of rain. And some of this could nudge close to Belize, but staying generally just off to our southeast. And with fronts moving by Texas into Mexico, could see a little bit of rain. So about a 50% chance for us today in Jamaica, a 40% chance tomorrow, back to a 50% chance on Saturday. So some of us stay dry, others we get some scattered showers. Cayman Islands, though, we're generally dry. Rain chance 10 to 20%. 20% chance today, Trinidad and Tobago with an easterly breeze. 30 to 40% chance as we get into the weekend. 30 to 40% chance the next 2 days in Barbados. Tomorrow and Saturday, rain chance will be up to 40%, and isolated showers possible in St. Lucia the next few days into the upcoming weekend. Rain chance 30% today in Grenada, a 40% chance tomorrow. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 30% chance today, tomorrow into the weekend, a 40% chance of some spotty showers. Rain chance in Martinique the next 3 days at 40%. 40% as well in the Dominican Republic in Dominica. And we're going to see some gusty winds at times. 40% chance of rain Guadeloupe over the next couple of days. 40% chance Antigua and Barbuda today. 20% chance for tomorrow. 40% chance today St. Kitts, Nevis, and Montserrat. Isolated shower, 1 or 2 possible tomorrow in through the upcoming weekend. 20 to 30% chance into the upcoming weekend. Anguilla and St. Bart's. Rain chance holding at 30%. St. Martin, Saba, and Statia today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And a 20 to 30% chance of an isolated shower in Puerto Rico. Some of us need to get some rain. We do that again, U.S. and British Virgin Islands. Rain chance today, 30%. Just a 20% chance of a passing shower tomorrow, but a lot of us dealing with some windy weather. Bahamas were mainly dry. We get back through the Turks and Caicos, could get a couple of those showers with that front. Now in the Dominican Republic, northern sections, better chance of rain. Same thing in Haiti. Northern sections, better chance of rain, about a 20 to 30% chance. 20% chance today in Belize. Up to a 40% chance though on Saturday. Some of that moisture near Honduras will start to work in to our southern zones. Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, we may get a passing shower. Let me know in the comments, but the rain chance is not super high, and the rain chance has gone down in Guyana. It's also gone down in Suriname. That rain chance very minimal. A lot of us staying dry as we get into the upcoming weekend. Cuba, we've had some of those cool nights, those cooler days, and we've been drier. Rain chance 40 to 50%. Costa Rica and Panama, a little higher though as we get back toward Nicaragua and in Honduras, and monitoring the chances of flooding all the way into the upcoming weekend. Guatemala and El Salvador, rain chance 20% today, 30% chance tomorrow. Mainly dry right across Mexico City. We're mainly dry across the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, and a 30% chance of rain in northern Colombia, 20 to 30% chance the next 3 days in northern Venezuela. And just watching that next front moving into Bermuda, that'll sweep through that chance of some rain showers, gusty winds, and those higher seas. So in Central America, Honduras and Nicaragua, watching that flood chance, tracking these 2 fronts, one in the Caribbean, one to the north, and then eventually in the Atlantic, we could see something trying to develop at the least, some gustier winds, higher seas, and they'll monitor how close that storm system gets to the Caribbean as we go forward. Thank you for being with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
How are you? But Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl. TLM has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so?
Guess what? I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now.
Let me call you back, Mom.
Hey Tash, you hear about TLM new postpaid plans?
The National Institute of Arts, known as NIA, wowed audiences with a Nutcracker performance at the Friggin' Food Foundation fundraiser on November 30th. Held at the John Larmini Center, the show featured NIA's youth orchestra under Maestro Juan Cristobal Palacios and dancers led by Miss Graciela Acedo. Executive Director Arlene Halley Newhouse praised the collaboration, calling it a testament to student dedication and instructor excellence. The event was supported by Republic Bank's Power to Make a Difference program and St. Martin Development Fund. The full Nutcracker will be performed December 20th to 22nd at the Phillipsburg Cultural Center. Tickets are available for $20, with details available at 520-0444 or NIA's Facebook page.
The St. Martin Library celebrated the 2024 Cyber Seniors Program completion, equipping 20 seniors with essential tech skills like online safety, e-banking, and assessing health records. Workshops by local partners including WIB and SZV enhanced the program's impact. Participants received certificates during a heartfelt ceremony with speeches highlighting the program's transformative impact. Instructor Joy Lambert praised seniors' dedication and the collaboration of library staff and volunteers. The library aims to expand its offerings for seniors. Registration for the next session begins in February 2025. Contact 542-2970 or visit library.sx for details. Point, a leader in substance abuse treatment, proudly announced that all its employees have earned certification in Heart Saver First Aid, CPR, and AED. Provided by the American Heart Association, AHA. The course equips staff with critical life-saving skills. This training, which follows the latest AHA guidelines, covers topics like as first aid basics, CPR, AED use, and managing medical emergencies. Led by Windward Island Emergency Medical Services, known as WEMS, the training ensures employees are prepared to respond to emergencies effectively. Dr. Tashina Thomas Maku, director at Turning Point, emphasized the importance of this certification in creating a safe environment for clients and the community.
St. Martin Carnival Festivities Association, FCDSM, has announced the cancellation of the 2025 Carnival due to a lack of support from the collectivity. Despite efforts, including meetings held last August to propose a program and suggest a destination agreement, no concrete commitments have been received. Organizing Carnival requires at least 6 months of preparation, but delays in funding and prioritization have left the committee unable to proceed. Carnival is a significant culture, social, and economic event for St. Martin, and the association had hoped to restore its prominence under new leadership. The committee expressed disappointment over the uncertainty and lack of resources needed to meet community expectations and deliver a high-quality event. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 across our social media platforms and all Alexa devices globally. I'm Alston Lawrence.
And I'm Jasenia Lassero, wishing you a wonderful weekend. See you next time.
All weekend, stay friendly, St. Martin.